There is something weird happening in Japan. One of Japan's most famous YouTubers recently uploaded a suspicious video from China. In the video, he mentioned how he felt like he was being watched and followed by mysterious individuals. At first, most people thought he was just being paranoid. However, something wasn't right, since after the video went live, he vanished. Nobody knew what happened to him, and the rumors started to get crazier and crazier as after 3 months of silence, he suddenly reappeared. But something about him was different. Bappa Shota is a Japanese travel YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers whose content mostly consists of him backpacking around the world, sometimes traveling to outright dangerous locations and documenting the issues the local people are facing there. In his most recent video, he traveled to Xinjiang, China's Uyghur region, to see with his own eyes if things there are actually as bad as the Western media makes it seem, as the area is known abroad for its human rights controversies and heavy surveillance. There, Bappa met with some local people, interviewing them and wanting to give a fair on-the-ground look at the issue. However, once he arrived, he immediately noticed the heightened surveillance. Already inside the airplane, there were 2 men who seemed to be government agents acting as security, making sure he nor anyone else was asking too many questions. Throughout his video, he felt like he was constantly being followed, which wasn't just paranoia, as just days before, a person he had met who posted a picture of them together online had been contacted by government agents asking which hotel Bappa was staying and what was his reason for visiting China. Since he was there to film a politically sensitive topic, he was very worried about his hotel room being wiretapped and having hidden cameras installed, but he wanted to believe that he was simply overreacting, even though he was getting weird phone calls from Chinese people to his Japanese cell phone. However, after the video went live, strange things started to happen. Bappa, who was known to upload a couple of videos a month, suddenly went radio silent. His other socials too went inactive, and people started to wonder if something had happened. Eventually, after 3 months of silence, rumors of him being held hostage in China started going around the internet. His comment section started to fill with people saying things such as, "Given his character, it's hard to imagine him traveling carefree and disconnected from the network, causing everyone to worry. I'm worried because there are no updates on social media. I hope he hasn't been arrested in China." Everyone online was asking the same question: what had happened to him? Then suddenly, there was an update. "Everyone, what's up? It's been a while. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I'm finally going to be able to release a new video this weekend. Adios." You would expect people to be happy to hear from him after months of silence, but instead, this message made things even more suspicious. The Japanese in his message was weird in certain parts and didn't sound anything like him. Basic words such as writing Hajimari were written wrong, a weird mistake to make for a native speaker. The way the message was signed with adios also was different from his normal style, as it was written with the accent, something he had never done before. Now obviously anyone can make mistakes when writing, I know that far too well myself, but with everything that had been going on, this message that was supposed to calm people down had the complete opposite effect. A new story was just posted now. I don't know if it was actually posted by Shota himself. I still can't trust it. Is it really you? There are a lot of typos. It looks like it was written by a Chinese person. This is seriously going to become an international issue. What was going on? Was he forced to write this? Or was someone else writing for him? Bappa's disappearance had quickly become the biggest online story in Japan. However, things were only beginning, because here's where the story actually gets interesting. A couple days after posting the update, Bappa uploaded a new video from a strange new location. The video went extremely viral, getting over 3 million views within the first 48 hours, and yet, instead of clearing the air, this video only made people question everything in it. In the video, he talks abstractly about feeling burnt out and reflects on his responsibility as a popular content creator, but never mentions China or anything that happened to him there at all. The fact that he returned after months of silence with a weird explanation, completely avoiding the topic everyone was worried about, made people who watched the video extremely suspicious. Many of the things in the video also raised red flags, which caused people to wonder if he was actually being held hostage, as even though Bappa claimed to be safely in Japan, there was no real proof of it, and the room the video was filmed in didn't look Japanese at all. The furniture and decor were something you might see often in China, but not in a typical Japanese apartment or a hotel room. Many people also made note of the door that was seen in the video, as it opened inwards rather than outwards, which is against Japanese building code due to it not being safe during a possible fire. Most viewers also thought that Bappa's appearance wasn't typical for him, as he seemed thinner, had noticeable shadows under his eyes, and some people even said that he had bruises on his face that weren't there before, making them wonder if he had been beaten. The editing and the filming style also felt less polished to long-time viewers, making them think that someone else entirely had edited the video. Almost everyone in the comments section felt like something was off. It's strange that there is no mention whatsoever of whether or not China has detained him, something that everyone has been talking about. If he is truly free, I think he would make a video that more clearly conveys that he is safe, such as filming it on the streets of Japan. Across the internet, speculation is running wild. What happened in China? Where has Bappa Shota actually been? And where is he now? I can't answer all of these questions as nobody knows but the man himself, but just because we can't know everything doesn't mean we aren't able to figure something out. Now, the first thing we can look into is the claim that he had been beaten, which had left bruises on his face. Even though there is something visible on his face during the video, comparing this to his older stuff, to me, they look more like acne scars that become visible under certain lighting conditions. But also, what is undeniable is how exhausted he looks, with deeper shadows under his eyes than ever before. The biggest red flag to me, however, is the room. It does indeed look very weird for a hotel or even for an apartment. It is clearly some sort of a rental place though, and if nothing else, from the couple of shots Bappa shows in the video, we are able to see the kitchen area and a clear view of the living room. Now, after going through rental places in Tokyo, I was able to find this place called Sheaspe Talo Shinjuku 419 that seems to match these conditions. We have the couch next to the brown curtains, the table and the cabinets behind it, and even the kitchen area seems to be completely the same. Since this apartment markets itself as a space for YouTubers to create content, Bappa hasn't been the only one filming here, and comparing the footage to what other people have taken inside proves to me without a shadow of a doubt that Bappa filmed his video here, which means that he is in Japan. But knowing that he is in Japan right now only makes it stranger. Why choose a staged rental space instead of filming on the street to prove he is safe? From the way he spoke in the video, it seems to me that either he has gone through some sort of mental breakdown or something did happen to him in China, since the way he talked about his situation felt a bit weird. Not to mention, he appeared on the video with a visible new tattoo, which is a big thing in Japan, as tattoos are a societal taboo, suggesting to me that something changed with Bappa during his disappearance. Did the Chinese government officials threaten him in China, making him hide for months? Was it stress that had been building up for years and now he finally burnt out? Or was he held somewhere for a while and now he's unwilling to talk about it? We don't know the answer to that, but what we do know is that whatever happened to Bappa in China, he did not return the same.